I'm taking a while because the topic I'll be talking on today can be a bit tricky. I want to talk about living with pain. Now I know without a shadow of doubt, every one of us have some pain we have been through or we are still carrying. And I want to highlight that living with pain will actually cause you a lot more pain. Or should I say, living in pain actually makes life very difficult for you. You may ask a simple question like, oh, how come I find it so hard to be happy? It's because you are currently carrying something that you're not supposed to be carrying on. So pain comes in many forms from many sources, but we'll address the one that is most challenging and also the most devastating. Pain that comes from dealing with people. We have people that have hurt us, people that have betrayed our trust, broken promises, do things that are harmful to you, do things that hurt you. It could be husband, your wife, could be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, maybe your manager at work, your head of department, could be your colleagues, could be your parents. Now, I use these examples because pain that is caused from relationships are the worst and they are seriously the hardest to deal with, versus pain that is caused by falling down, or pain that is caused by some item or some product that is broken. The pain that comes as a result of a relationship usually cuts very deep. So the question is, what happens when somebody cuts you and you currently have the pain in your heart? What do you do about it? There are a number of responses to this. The most generic response is that somebody cuts you, you get unhappy, you get angry, you get bitter, and you continue to stay angry and bitter. You complain about things, you bitch about things, you say, oh, this person did this to me, and you never let it go. Okay, that's the first response. The second response is you sweep it under the carpet. You pretend, like nothing has happened. You don't talk about it. People ask you, you just, hey, nothing lah, it's okay, I'm okay. You're not okay, you just swept it under the carpet. Sweeping things under the carpet does not mean they are not there, right? And the third one, I think the rarest of all, is that it's the person that acknowledges the pain. Okay, this is what happened, look at it objectively, feel the pain, but eventually move towards forgiving the person that caused you the pain. Now, out of these three responses, which one are you? The first one, the one that talks about it forever and does not let it go? The one that sweeps things under the carpet? Or do you choose to be the third one, which is understand the situation, accept that it has happened, and forgive the person? Now, what happens is, if you are anything except number three, your life will suck in ways that you don't understand, simply because you choose not to forgive the person, simply because you choose to hold on to stinky laundry. I'm so sorry to say, your life will suck to some extent. So then, of course, you say, oh, how can I deny that this has happened to me? This person has done this to me, therefore he deserves to die, therefore he deserves to be put to jail. Or you can say, yeah, I sweep it under the carpet, what's the big deal? Now, the problem is the dirt is always going to be there, the dust is going to be there. Now, if you cut yourself, your body's natural response is to send antibody and cause it to heal, cause the blood to stop, and cause the wound to just heal. And when that heals properly, what it has is you will have a scar. And the scar, even with time, will eventually go away. Now, if you have a wound, okay, somebody cuts you, and then you go and nitpick on it, every day you go and put, put salt and pepper, and then you burn it, and then you bitch about it to everybody else, what happens is that wound is going to grow bigger. As it grows bigger, then there'll be more blood. You're going to lose more blood. The wound will fester. You're going to have maggots. Okay, eventually, you're going to have to go to a doctor to get that stitched up. But by that time, you would have lost quite a lot of time. You would be in extreme amount of pain. So the pain from a cut is there. A cut is a cut. Now, can you say, oh, does it mean that, we pretend that things won't happen? Does it mean that you say, I wipe my memory clean and that it's never happened? No. So after the cut, when it heals, it becomes a scar. And scars are okay. Scars are perfectly okay. They're not particularly pretty, but scars do remind you of what has passed. However, scars do not cause pain. A wound that is healed and has become a scar will not cause pain. It's just like a natural tattoo on your skin. If you can carry this tattoo off, well, you can even tell people of your story and, like me, lead other people to say you don't have to live with your pain. So, once again, today, which one are you? If you are the first one that says you are holding on to this stinky laundry and you wonder why your life stinks, then I would gently ask you to let it go. Let it go. The more you hold on to it, it does not cause harm to the other person, but you're actually just causing harm to yourself. If you're the second person that sweeps things under the carpet, I would urge you to have a little bit, just a little bit of guts to look at the situation and acknowledge the situation. Don't just say that it didn't happen, I no see evil. But to acknowledge, have just that little bit of courage to acknowledge the situation, to acknowledge that yes, there is pain, yes, there is dirt. Before you figure out how to deal with it, you first got to acknowledge it. And if you're the third group of people, you have gone through stuff and you know how to dust it off, acknowledge it, and forgive the person, then congratulations, you're on the right track. So regardless who you are today, what pain are you living with? And can you slowly, little by little, learn to let it go? Cheers.